I grew up with stories of martyrdom and persecution of Christians. I mean, it starts with Jesus. He was the first martyr. And many of the apostles and disciples met the same fate. And a lot of the saints. They all died bravely, professing their faith. And it's a fact that Christians are being persecuted today in some countries, in China, and in some Muslim countries. But one place they are not being persecuted is in the United States. But you never know that if you listen to the Christian right. If you listen to them, you would think that they are being fed to the lions and burned at the stake. They whine like bitches and talk about a war on religion. Let's take a look, for example, at the birth control controversy. All they were being required to do was to allow their employees who were not working directly for the church, but were in ancillary businesses, to receive coverage for birth control. This was not unreasonable and is already the law in many states. But when they went nuts about it, Obama caved in and said the churches would be left out of the equation and the burden would be put on the insurance companies so that the churches would not have to fund anything they were opposed to. But that wasn't good enough for them. They still went nuts. And it's over the fact that they don't get to impose their views and their rules on people who don't believe the same thing they do. You would think that the Pope had been crucified. Now, this is the same Catholic Church that has been systematically molesting children all over the world and engaging in a massive cover-up. And the current Pope is one of the main architects of that cover-up. If a business like, say, Walmart had engaged in the same kind of behavior, all their stores would have been closed, and the CEOs and executives would be in jail. The fact that the Roman Catholic Church still exists in the United States is a testament to the tolerance that is shown here in the United States. Because if ever a religion deserved to be banned, it's the Catholic Church. So, I have this to say to all the bishops and priests. Shut the fuck up. You really don't want to be calling that much attention to yourselves, because people might realize just what a fucking plague you are. And the other things that the Christian right whines about. Not being able to display their icons and images in places where they don't belong. Not being able to make other people who don't believe as they do conform to their wishes. Not being able to make other people say their prayers. These are reasonable things. And the fact that they whine about it just shows how ignorant, how fanatic, and how dangerous they are. Here's the truth. No one is waging a war on religion. Religion is waging a war on us. Thanks for listening.